What's up guys, welcome back to Top Treasures. Today we count down the top 5 worst FPS games. First person shooters can be an entertaining way and a good way to pass time, but not these. Today we list the ones nobody likes. Yes, a Call of Duty is on here and I'll let you take a guess of which one. Let's get on with the countdown. Coming in at number 5 we have TerraWars New York Invasion. For those who have played the game, first off sorry you have to see it again, and second, you know why I made the list. But for those lucky enough to not play the game, it was originally designed for PCs running on Windows. The game includes some of the most overused themes in video game history like Alien Invasion and leaves players with a massive headache due to the lack of quality and attention to detail. It's not just the graphics that are bad though, the gameplay is cringeworthy as well. The character of the game is a medical student who works for the National Guard, which is enough said. There are not many words to describe TerraWars, so I will leave it at that. At number 4 we have, yep, you guessed it, Call of Duty Ghost. You have probably heard from most 9-year-olds that the game is good, but don't take their word for it. Most of you probably already knew the game is bad either by playing it, or someone with at least half a brain told you so. The game includes most of the cliche Call of Duty features such as crate drops, attack helicopters, and a smooth 30 frames a second. The game was released back in 2013 and most players were disappointed with the outcome. The developers of the game were extremely excited that the game included quote-unquote innovative fish AI which made the fish move. Even when the original Mario back in the 90s had the same thing. This just shows that if the developers spent half the time on the game as they did the fish, it might have turned out decent. Can you say inbred? Well, apparently the developers at Xatrix Entertainment could when they released number 3 on our list, Redneck Rampage. The game is based in the backwoods of the South, which explains all the alcoholic references. The game revolves around 2 main characters, Leonard and Bubba, and I'm willing to bet that their parents are first cousins. The whole game is basically Leonard and Bubba trying to save their prize pig Bessie by killing off an alien invasion in maps that range from a trailer park to a meat packing plant. The game even includes power-ups, but they're not what you think. If you take a swig of moonshine, the character's speed is increased. Oh, and to top it all off, at the end of each level, Leonard has to whack his brother Bubba on the head with a crowbar, because yeah, why not? Coming in at number 2 is Daikatana, a game most of you have probably never heard of, and for a good reason. If you have heard of the game though, you will agree that it's up there as one of the most unbearable FPS games to play. The game was first made for Windows, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, and a PlayStation version was planned to be released, but was later cancelled during development. The game is set in different time periods throughout Japan, and in the game there are 2 rival clans, the Ebihara and Mishima, who happen to be at war. The game sounded promising in concept, but didn't turn out to be so great. And at number 1 on our list we have Duke Nukem Forever. There's a reason why the game is at number 1, and that's because it includes some very questionable moments. Some players even go as far to say that the game is unplayable and not even the least bit of enjoyable. In the beginning of the game, Duke, the main character, is peeing in a urinal and then proceeds to reach in the toilet and literally grab a piece of shit. As if that wasn't weird enough, the player is then awarded an achievement for doing so, which makes no sense at all. But the game designers apparently thought that holding a piece of human shit was worth a gold star. Most of you really don't care about the plot, so I won't waste my time, but I will say the game basically revolves around Duke fighting aliens to save planet Earth. Hope you enjoyed the video. Before you go anywhere, be sure to check out our previous videos. And as you guys know, we love your input, so comment what topics you want us to cover next. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly content. Today we count down the top 5 MMORPG games. MMOs, for those who don't know, are games full of online players who are sad and lonely, so they decided to play with virtual friends instead. Just remember that this list is our opinion and that everyone has their games they like and enjoy. Let's get on with the countdown.